Ladies and gentlemen, let us go ahead and start La Hiroi Chapter 3 Segue, which I'm going to assume is basically centered around LUUK HERRSEN. But let's go ahead and start this. Be interesting to see what the story is like. Again, I'm not sure what to expect from this, like, at all. Some of the segues are good, some of them are... yeah. All that sunlight touches.
The Exostrider plan at the infirmary. Better get going.
Alright.
Navora. Has she been staying here to recover?
Navora, why is that name? Oh, from the story. Okay. Hello, Navora.
How are you recovering from your injuries, Navora?
Oh, it's you, Rover.
Yeah, she got seriously hurt.
Yes, I'm feeling much better. Dr. HERRSEN took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now.
Yep.
Are you here to visit him?
Yep.
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door. My friend Sigrika is in there. It might take a while, huh?
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Alright. Oh. So this is our first look at Sigrika.
How to put this?
Well, other than
I think
the
you can have more
main
faith in
story.
yourself, Sigrika.
What is her background?
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself.
Okay.
Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
I was honestly really
I'll
looking
give it a
forward to
try.
this quest, especially
Thank
after
you,
this
Dr.
trailer.
HERRSEN.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Again,
I haven't watched the trailer
Don't push yourself
yet.
too hard.
She's becoming playable next version, so maybe we'll find out.
I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt
more
up in
about
bed at
the
night,
Roya.
wide awake,
Yes.
worrying about an exam. And that'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh?
She
Is
looks
it really
terrified.
that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Aw. He really is a doctor.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. HERRSEN?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
I think he has one of the coolest offices. The fact that it just looks right out at Star Torch Academy. She's so happy. I love how her personality is.
So, about that Exostrider plan you mentioned. Let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Oh.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all. But let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You
Feel
must feel
bad
it
for
too.
skipping her, but I need to save for morning run. Lucilla, depending on her kit, Cyberpunk collab, and
Here.
whatever else Kuro's.
Piece of candy?
Yeah.
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
What does he need to...
No. Thanks.
Huh.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation.
Oh,
I've always held her
yeah.
dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're right. Let's table the Exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luke.
Ooh. That
trust
can come
Imeth.
off wrong.
What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore.
Mm-hmm.
But you and me, we might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface.
Like, maybe Pass Rover knows more about Luke Curson than...
I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
He's got a point.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue.
Yes.
Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Such an open book.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
Whoa.
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Oh.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions.
Robert is smarter than me because I would already trust Luke.
She's a lot like
After the
you.
first meeting.
Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. Though she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are.
That's very
After you
accurate.
left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that.
Interesting.
Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
He does have a point there. That is a really valid point. Keeping your emotions balled up is never a good idea.
One last question. What did you mean? I had other tasks for you.
Ooh.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here.
Why
The
not?
Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, golden boy.
Oh, dear God. That phrasing. No.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. HERRSEN?
I don't like that phrasing whatsoever.
Shh. Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have him with me today.
This should be interesting. Where are we headed to? Ooh, someone was listening. Somebody was listening.
Sundermere.
Wait, why are we at Sundermere?
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Why? Wait, we've known about this area since the very beginning of La Hyroi, and it's only now getting revealed to us? Interesting. Wait. I'm in. Come on. Doctor Secrets, yeah, apparently he does. I gotta say, one of the coolest things they added is the freezing water module. Glacier module, I think it's called,
Leave them to
something
me.
like that.
Let's not waste any more time.
Oh, yeah, this is where I get to test him out. Well, I've already kind of done that.
Reaction. Rise anew. A bearable price. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields
I
my
wouldn't say
workspace from
he's
most
a
long-range
character
detection
that
methods.
I plan on
You
pulling
picked a good
for.
spot.
Interesting. What an a small workspace. I love how it's in quotations. That's so cool. Kind of reminds me of the
Quite a
place up
stash.
on the Roy of Frostlands.
This is what a secret room is about.
Yeah.
Now, where were we?
You were about to tell us.
Let's start with the
something.
conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to La Hyroi to watch for any Fracsidus activity.
Oh.
Warren was the first Fracsidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence
Not sure if a
as
doctor
playground
fighting
for
with a scythe
agendas.
is a very good thing. He's more like
An
the Grim
isolated
Reaper.
polar region,
Yeah.
rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough.
Yeah,
La Hyroi is a gold mine,
true.
even for the Fracsidus.
That's true.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't the real goal.
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Thernodian, Aleph 1.
Aleph 1.
Yeah. They're
Correct.
always after the
Given
Thernodian.
Thernodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fracsidus is risky.
What are the
Why would I
chances
have
they're
chosen you for this task?
one by one trying to read
Well, that is
by
a bit of a long story.
every Thernodian to create the ultimate cataclysm?
You've always preferred to see things for yourself.
He has a scalpel for
Please,
doing doctor things,
follow
and when
me
the
to
card
that table.
declined after treatment, he pulls out the snipe. That's so fucked! That's so messed up. Oh my god. No. But at the same time, yeah, that kind of would make sense. iCore container. So this is the... Examine the transparent container, which appears to have some kind of liquid inside. There's a golden hue quietly contained inside. You realize it looks identical to the blood that flowed from Luke's hand during your fight in the space station. Interesting.
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. But I prefer its other name, Ichor.
Ichor.
My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fracsidus would like.
So...
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless.
Oh.
But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating
Fun fact,
pain
in
and
Greek
color
mythology,
vision.
Ichor is basically the
Most
blood of
test
the
subjects
gods.
like me didn't make it.
Blood of gods.
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was
Oh.
more to the story.
So...
The rest is in my study, shall we?
Can... LUUK HERRSEN be referred to as something similar of the Chrysos heirs from HSR? Heard of Sentinel and Thermodian resonators, but now we have Ichor's resonators. Yeah. Interesting. This dude's place is huge. He said small. I don't call this small at all. A drawing of a family. Oh. So that must be his dad. Maybe his brother and then he's there. I would assume that's him because of the point on his hair. This picture is a child's drawing of family rendered in simple, earnest lines. Father, an older and younger brother, each one wearing a big, happy smile. Yeah. Oh. On the back of the frame picture, a scribbled note reads, "Always happy, Ren HERRSEN." Or Ryan HERRSEN. His father? Must have been drawn years ago, but the frame is carefully preserved and shows little wear. So that's either his father or his brother. Interesting. I was not aware Luke had a
My brother
brother.
Ryan drew this picture.
So it is his brother. Oh,
Not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago.
Oh.
Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
Ah, that's nice.
So, that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying.
Oh.
It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident.
Oh.
I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliche. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
We're learning some secrets. I don't think so exactly, since Ichor blood was added to his body later, so it's more artificial, but using Ichor is a very painful process, as it brings out immense heat to the user too. We got a lot of info about his Ichor stuff through the live stream for 3.1. His trailer also gives info, so it's worth a watch. Yeah, I probably will watch it. I just haven't had a chance to yet. It's probably what I'll do after this. Oh, another... This is a burned note. Examine the burned page. Many parts of it are illegible due to the burns. Appears to have been salvaged from a fire. Ooh. Judging from the legible contents, it's a report. Mentions Laharoi and void matter and was originally destined for the new Federation. Ooh. Okay. At the bottom of the report, you find a signature, the Fracsidus insignia. Okay. That's huge.
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fracsidus Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation.
So does that mean someone from Lola
Yes.
Logistics is part
Tucked
of
away in a Lola logistics delivery box.
Lola Logistics? I love it
The
when
recipient
we get
is
Fracsidus lore.
Eris
Yeah.
in the new Federation.
Oh. Wait.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fracsidus get into Noviali's work after
Wait,
learning about
isn't
the Icarus
Eris the
potential for
guy with the
evolution?
scythe?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further.
Is it that the guy we ran
Replacement.
into at the final act
Whoever
of
met the Fracsidus'
Renacida?
Grand Architect.
Wait, hold
The
on.
1,000-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake deep within the dark tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the
In
moment
the final,
the
we
real was
ran
taken.
into the Grand Architect. Yeah.
I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour.
Damn.
That's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fracsidus. Hatred.
Damn.
Hatred.
Okay.
Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
Scar, Furlova.
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Yep.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo?
Yep.
Arachnos.
His
Intriguing,
family is
isn't
pretty
it?
bad considering his dad
flair
was
they have for
killed
their
and
own
replaced by
branding.
Grand Architect. Some people say
But
Luke's
it's a telling
brother.
detail.
I mean, my
The codename can
Cristoforo,
reveal
since
its owner's
both are
style,
blonde.
personal tastes,
That
even
would
ambitions.
be crazy if that
Think
was
about
true.
A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far.
What have you learned about them?
I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
Okay. Reactivated my access. Was this originally my area? Whoa!
The Fracsidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification.
Yeah.
They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
Hydra?
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren.
So these
In
are
other
code
words,
names,
If you
obviously.
spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by.
We have no clue who these people are. Who's that?
Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Huh.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The
Ashinohara.
girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara.
Oh, that's right.
Now, on to 2 key pieces of the puzzle.
4 new Fracsidus members named in one story.
I
This
did
was
say
so
the
peak.
Fracsidus
Yeah.
was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function.
Right. Oh.
Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered,
The new
that's
Federation.
their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
Okay.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly, but in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business.
Garrus, Hydra,
Key
Siren, and
members.
Alaska. I can't wait to see them. Yeah.
Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fracsidus operates with impunity across the planet.
Curious if Christophoro will ever become playable.
Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new
No,
Federation.
because I feel like if he
To be blunt,
was
the
going to be
Space Trek
playable,
Collective's
they
single
would have
largest donor.
allowed that in Renacida.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
the Fracsidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories.
Huh.
I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very,
So there's
very
hidden
long time.
writing on that pen.
It's a pity you called me to Lahai Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
I'll give everything for playable
You uncovered
Christophoro.
all this by yourself.
Well,
More or
it's a good
less.
thing he did.
I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fracsidus, stealing all
But
that
yet we
intel on the
keep
Overseers
running
is
into
risky,
them everywhere
no
we
matter how
go.
loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last.
Right.
Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
Luke just wanted to check up on his dad. Nothing too
You know.
big. Yeah.
This is the second time you've said those words to me.
Oh.
They got away again.
Whoa.
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing.
Damn, that's a lot of
You
fire.
want me to go to Lahai Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep
I'm
an
gonna
eye
need
on
this as a
things.
skin ASAP,
Frankly,
Kuro. Yeah. That's
Now
really
is
cool.
not the right time.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time?
There.
How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
That is some deep.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
No.
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. The High Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come,
which he did not even realize that it was going to become just as much of a shit show
As you wish.
he's in currently.
So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
Oh
Let's set
my
aside the Fracsidus
god!
for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
He can't see color. Luke looked pretty depressed with hunting down the Fracsidus as his only purpose back then. The only color he can see is gold. Because I'm pretty sure we're just looking through the eyes of LUUK HERRSEN. He can't see, his entire world is black and white. That's crazy. You briefly recount to Luke the events in the Frostlands. Yeah. That whole thing was... Ugh. He used to be able to see color, but because of Ecor, he can only see gold. The rest is black and white. Yeah.
No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy, in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself.
Aww.
But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Good on you,
course.
Rover.
I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with the Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjartar Woods.
Yep.
They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Threnodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world.
Interesting.
But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Threnodians suppressed.
Which makes sense.
But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fracsidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth.
So...
You were a synchronist in the Academy once before. I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Oh!
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
So...
Certainly. But our immediate priority should be the Fracsidus.
That basically hinting at what's going to happen in 3.2.
For the Exostrider.
Ooh, if he becomes a synchronist and literally can pilot the Exostrider in 3.2, that's going to be really fucking cool.
Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, it could be a way to take his mind off things.
I don't think so.
Now then.
Dr. HERRSEN, is something the matter?
Lucilla.
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I can't wait to get her.
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet he spoke to you.
Yep.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very
What
well.
kind of
Let's
issues?
hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
Okay. Research Institute. Ooh. And we're playing as him again. Okay. Oh, one thing I do want to check real quick. Yeah, he does have his
the incision
weapon.
has to be clean. Don't want to mess for suturing.
I can't look at those. 10, 10, 10. No resonance chain. Okay.
My head's spinning.
Why is your head spinning?
No. Oh, Dr. Herrsen, it's good to see you.
Yeah?
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago. What happened to you?
My thesis, my spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes
Just
up.
as a small
That's not how
detail,
we
when Luke
humans
has all 3 stacks for his liberation, his
Thank
golden
you, Doctor.
veins
Good
actually
things are
glow
bound
in
to come your
golden, his
way.
eyes glow
This
red.
takes me back.
Okay.
I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Let's see here. Who's still skipping their physical checkup? Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these
Wait,
researchers,
I'm curious.
getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here
what
are all
Would
nutritional
I
efficiency.
do to have
Tastes
Luke
like
as a
chewed up
doctor?
cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
Is this...
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again
Wait,
is
I'm
quite
confused. Is
stress-relieving.
this
It's a nice way
present
to
day
unwind
Luke
after a
Harrison,
day's
or
work.
is it past?
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his? We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe
It's the
you're still
present.
holding
Yeah,
a grudge
that's
over
kind of
that
what I
fish you
thought,
stewed
but
behind your back.
the dialogue was throwing me for a loop. All right. Ah, there's Lucilla.
Have a seat, Doctor.
She is so pretty.
I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before. But things are different now. I prefer not to have him
I also
tangled
love
in the
how
collective's
her
trivial
hat
matters.
moves with like the galaxy sword pattern.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy.
You know what I will say I'm a little bit disappointed about with Lucilla's voice?
Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herrsen.
Her voice sounds very monotonous. It sounds very much like an AI robot
Fracsidus.
talking.
I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if he is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the
She
preparations.
sounds like Cortana.
That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her.
Notice how when it ends, it doesn't have
Threnodium
that
concerns every one of us
soft
at
sort of
Lahairo.
ending.
I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
It sounds very much like an AI talking.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President.
Such a cool
Our
looking
conversation
character,
went
though.
more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
Stop offering people candy. People are gonna
I'll
think you're a guy
pass.
in a white van.
I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are.
That's true.
Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about.
Yep.
What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years.
Where does he even keep
and
all his
become
candy?
one of Lahairo's
That's a good
steadfast
question.
guardians.
Where does he keep getting all this candy from?
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
I don't see any pockets on that
You're the right
jacket
kind of
he's wearing.
busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers.
True.
I know
Very
that these
true.
students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets
I would
them
still
endure
take the
the
candy,
ugly
but I must know where
realities
the
of
hell
this
he gets
place
it
without
from.
becoming
Yeah.
cynical. I only came to Lahairo because a friend recommended it. But now,
Unless he's hiding it like somehow
now
up in his
you've grown
hair.
to like it here, right?
yes, same as you, Madam President.
If I had to guess, if
urgent
she was to
transmission
have
from there.
candy, she'd probably hide
If you'll
in her
excuse
hat.
me.
Dr. HERRSEN'S, there was a break-in at the infirmary.
A break-in?
Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained, Warren.
Oh, Warren's
What is your
back.
status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Uh-oh.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll
Uh-oh.
take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
There are pockets on the side of his coat, but he never reaches for there when he gets the candy out, so I don't know, yeah.
Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Corte Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Warren has
Oh,
escaped. He's taken a
shit.
student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
Oh, no.
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a
If he
perimeter
gets his
there to
hands
cut
on
off
those
his escape
particles,
and prevent
that's
any
gonna
further
be a
risks
problem.
To the Academy.
You want me to secure a
Warren's
perimeter
back
while you
just
go
to
in
make
alone
more
to handle
trouble.
Warren?
Yeah. No, if he gets
have
even near that space
hypothesis.
station, we're gonna have an
One I'd
issue.
like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. HERRSEN. I'll expect good news.
I'm hoping that this story picks up a little bit, because we're almost at the end here. I'm about 46 minutes in, so I'm really hoping this picks up a little bit.
Navora. Why now?
Go, HERRSEN, go! What would be the reason for taking Navora? That's something I'm not understanding here. Why do they need Navora?
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
He's literally pointing a gun at the back of her head.
I'll do anything you say.
That's messed up.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
Wait. Oh, it's these things. Wait,
Right
what
on
couldn't we
schedule.
have discovered? I thought we found everything.
Rise anew!
Hold on. What's up?
I'm going to have to call you if you read your text. So please read your text and send me an answer.
Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. Warren's, Navora just got slapped around by a dead astronaut and now Warren. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Alright.
That's clear.
Go, LUUK. Wait. Okay, so where are we going? Wait, there's a bunch of people knocked over. Wait, what?
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren.
Yeah, probably a good idea, but... Why? I don't understand.
Time to incise. Reaction, blink, and agony ends. Rise anew.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
That's clear.
Huh. Why would Nav...
Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system?
Uh-oh. What could be here that we haven't discovered already? I'm very confused. Somebody activated something here.
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
Oh, huh?
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
But I'm so confused in... Oh, I might understand now what's going on. But there's no Wait, but there's no possible way for him to open the Strider Gate.
Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
At least I don't think there is. He can't open the Strider Gate.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Where are you?
Who are you talking to?
The High Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still... Stop hiding! Say something!
Oh.
You! That doctor who's always watching.
Warren is low-key losing it right now. Yeah, he is.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
Oh, he's losing it. Oh!
It's your dead end!
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think so, but...
Skyark's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Or perhaps...
Well, that was...
Entombed in
easy.
Imbalance and here.
Well, that was easy. Navora's still alive, which is good.
Dr. Herrsen! Warren, is he?
Yeah, Warren's out cold.
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
Oh no, 3 small TDs. This LUUK definitely can't handle them after fighting against the big astronaut in the first half of 3.1. Yeah.
It really hurts. I'm really scared.
Oh, poor Navora.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself. Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Okay. I'll try. I just need a moment.
Was something big supposed to happen here?
I'll go check on Warren.
'Cause I'm very, very confused. I thought something was supposed to happen.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head.
Aww.
He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark. And when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him.
I can't with the way Warren is just lying there like that.
Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other 2 are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora.
That's
We'll
not
handle things from
Navora.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herrsen, care to share your theory?
That's not Navora. When she picked up the gun, I was like, that's not Navora.
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
Oh, hell no!
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fracsidus?
Oh, hell no!
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
Wait! When did he contact Rover?
Me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Wait, what? At no point during that did he contact Rover, so how the hell did Rover show up?
Did what was meant for you.
How cute. The Grand Architect is checking up on his son he adopted years ago. Wait, Triss?
Being caught out in the open. And still he thought he could just vanish from the High Roy and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
Oh!
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
But what's the significance of the pen?
Ah, yes. My precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury.
Oh.
Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect. But even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Oh, 'cause
death itself.
Yep.
To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to remember. My bad.
I thought something seemed off about Navora, but I couldn't put my finger on
My
it.
real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herrsen. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close.
That's crazy.
Without you, the game in the High Roy would be so boring. So, you get prizes.
Prizes?
And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fracsidus.
Wait, what?
I so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't
I
do
don't
your
think I
spy
want
any
prizes
good.
from the Grand Architect.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel?
That's so many people. And it's one person
win.
out of the entire
you just have
bunch.
to be the hunter.
Oh, so we're gonna
What are you
have to
doing?
root out the
Catching the child, which
Fracsidus
just
before
proves
the
they were useless
Fracsidus get
anyway.
away with their plan. Damn. So they are rooted a lot deeper than I
That was
thought.
only the
They're a
first.
literal student
What's the
at
next one?
Star Torch Academy.
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herrsen. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea?
The NPC is blonde is probably
home,
them,
sweet
Christopher Trauma.
home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to.
Is the Fracsidus preventing us from going home?
Leading you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
That's a waveform.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fracsidus' Grand Architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail.
Right.
The Grand Architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it.
What?
When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy.
Right.
Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards.
Which is something we didn't hear.
I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure.
So where's Navora?
Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something
Have
more
to respect
important
Luke
hidden in
staying
this
calm after meeting the guy who
Otherwise,
killed his father, then
she wouldn't
replaced
have
him.
called it a
Probably did
prize.
experiments on him with Ecor, yeah. Huh. So that kind of sets it up very interesting for the next part in 3.2. We have to root out a Fracsidus member. Oh my god. That's true. That's very true, that might be accurate.
These are personnel files from the Skyark space station.
Right.
This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junchi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short.
Right.
I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Oh.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined.
Yeah.
Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Who is it?
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed.
Who is this person?
It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
So...
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
So who is it, though? Because we can speculate...
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland.
Mm-hmm.
Wei Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond?
Wei Ying, I'm gonna guess, is a code name.
I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again.
Right.
The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Interesting.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended.
It'll probably take a while.
The Fracsidus has
so we
more
meet
than
the
one
Grand
base in
Architect's
Solaris,
real form,
and
since
I'm
we
far
still
from the
don't know
only
who
one
they
with
are.
a grudge
Yeah.
or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature.
So, we can figure out her identity by digging into the...
Since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
Mengzhou?
The court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there.
Wait, where's Mengzhou?
As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fracsidus' operations in the future.
True.
But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
That's true. That's very true. Bad idea.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the High Roy?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Thernodian over a decade ago.
Right.
After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thernodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean?
Oh.
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
That's crazy. Oh, that just pissed off Rover really badly.
Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone.
This is setting up for what's going to happen in 3.2.
Any further thoughts?
There's too many to count.
Yeah, keep walking,
Feel like
dude.
talking about it?
This is going to be very interesting.
Maybe a little.
So, the Fracsidus might have had a role in Imeth's death, which, because Rover and Imeth are
if the choices I made
connected
in the past were the right ones.
and like have a relationship, that's really pissed off
I
him.
don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind.
Now Grand Architect got 3 people trying to get revenge.
You?
2 have bad eyes and the other is kind of there. Yeah.
Those at the Black Shores. And probably more I don't even know or remember now.
It's true.
I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world. And when it mattered most, I wasn't even there.
Oh, poor Rover.
If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten. Left to drift in the void forever.
Oh.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you.
That's true.
Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others.
Yep.
That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you.
I'm so curious how many years he's been gone for.
It's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you.
That's true.
And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for.
That's true. That's very true.
One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Rhine. I failed to protect my own family.
Oh, okay.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Yeah.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Aw.
Then we'll make a promise, LUUK.
And the therapist needs therapy, yeah.
We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
He didn't keep that promise, did he?
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
Stop offering people candy.
You always carry candy with you. Are you sure they really work?
Someone please take
As in-
Grover's rights to make promises away. Yeah.
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
Ah, that. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine.
Aw.
As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction. Something to look forward to.
Aw.
Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control.
Oh, okay.
So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to
He'd
my
use
neck in
it
trouble
to
thanks to my business
forget
associates.
things, basically.
Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fracsidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing on one while I watched those who helped me die right in front of me.
Yeah.
Still powerless, it seems.
Aw. This background
So I've
music.
come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes,
LUUK.
not everything can be
Oh,
done
low-key
perfectly.
sounds pretty good. Yeah,
In life, many things are beyond our control.
that's true. There's some things in life we cannot control.
But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day.
Yeah.
If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way. A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
Fair enough. That's actually.
I'll have one of your candies.
Rover. Phrasing.
How does it taste?
Luke, my chances of saving Armeth, they're pretty slim, aren't they?
For sure,
They
in the
are.
second frame.
You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Yeah.
Thanks for the candy.
Aww.
You're very welcome.
Not the best side quest, but that was pretty wholesome. That was pretty good. Oh, Luke, what is Luke doing? Yeah. Story-wise, I gotta give it some points in terms of I don't think it was the best they could do. I think it was okay. The only thing that I kind of wish they added a little bit more of was we were getting like to the hour mark and there had been barely any sort of crazy stuff that had happened. So, but overall, I think that was a really good segue. 3.2 will be set up pretty nicely, I think. The fact that the Grand Architect is very heavily involved in La Hyrule, and we just got our biggest hint that a scholar at Star Torch Academy is kind of rooted themselves within the academy, not really under surveillance of the teachers or the staff, but they're going to be doing something that happens in 3.2, and we're going to have to figure out who it is before it's too late. I think it's a very cool segue to the next story, but that is the end of, well, the stories for 3.1. Let me know what you thought down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe, only takes like 2 seconds, and hit the bell notification that notifies you when brand new videos like this go live. And also let me know down below what the next playable Fracsidus character is that you think is going to be playable. Or, yeah. Which Fracsidus character is going to be playable next in your opinion? Let me know. But thank you all for watching, Nexus crew. I will see you later. Bye.